And you knew him through Falconer. I mean,
Oh yeah, he lived not very far from us too.
And what was he doing at the time? What was Hugh? Did he? What did he do for a living?
A farmer.
Farmer.
We were on the hill and he was on 394 then.
And you, so he kind of caught his eye a little bit pitching.
Must be. I used to stop in there most every day or so, and he even showed me how he threw his curveball, and he was affiliated. He sent me down to Binghamton once. Hazelton was a Boston team, you know. And the guy's manager was George Topiker, quite a well-known manager. I pitched batting practice down there, and then he had me throw, and he said, well, you got a good fastball, but we're looking for something a little extra.
Yeah.
So that was it. And then I went with a bunch of guys. We went to Rochester to a Cardinal tryout camp. And I think Merlin Peterson they brought him, and I don't know whether they left James or not. And I think George Goodell went there too, I'm not for sure. The coach in Falconer there, Kenny Anderson, I don't know, you remember him? Well, we all stayed at his house.
Did you?
Jesus had sleeping bags on the floor, and we had fun down there anyway. Quite a few of us went.
Then from Rochester, what was the next step?
Now that was probably here then after that. He helped me get in the Pony League. That guy that managed their, what the heck was his name?
That Lalange? Mickey Lalange?
Yeah, that's him. He was a good friend of Hugh's too.
Did they call you to say, would you like to try out for the team, or? This would be in Celeron and
I think we just went up there, maybe, I don't know for sure. I can't remember a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now, Mickey, and you played where that first year?
Pitcher.
You're a pitcher.
Yeah.
Right-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Do you remember much about the ballpark itself?
Yeah, I remember it was there and that, but that's about all.
Was it?
I think we used to change clothes over in one of them hotels right there. George Goodell was on that team. And then there was a pitcher from Warren, Hines.
How about Merlin Peterson? He seemed to have played a lot.
Oh yeah, I know him real well.
Tell me about Merlin Peterson.
Yeah, he was picked up by the Cardinals out there at that tryout camp, so he played, I don't know exactly where all the places he played, but he played for quite a while.
And he played in Jamestown with you. What position did he play?
Outfielder.
Outfielder?
Yeah.
Good hitter?
He's real fast.
Okay.
Batted left-handed, so he could get the first in a hurry. Yeah.
Les James?
Yeah.
Is he a Falconer boy?
Yeah. Yeah, his folks lived there on Dow Street. He just died here a year or so ago.
What kind of player was he?
He's pretty good. He's a first baseman too. Yeah, that's pretty good. He had a little temper, but he's always kind of fiery.
What kind of team did you have that year? You remember?
I don't think we did too good. Well, the year I got out of high school in '37, I had a cousin that lived in Washington, D.C., and my brother and I and Dan Kimmel and Dr. Roger Jacobson, we went to Washington, D.C. to see the All-Star game. Now, I saw Dizzy Dean pitch for the National League, and he thought that he could get that fastball by Lou Gehrig. And he put two of them right out of the park. First one was foul and the next one was fair. So I did get to see them guys play a little bit. I probably played with the steel partition the longest. We had some good, old Joe Nagle knew everybody in Pennsylvania. And we went down, they'd guarantee him so much money to come down there, but, you know, just expenses for it. Played a lot of teams down there. We'd go on Saturday and play someone, and stay over and play somebody on Sunday. At the end there, after Walt Brown come home, he played with steel partition for a while. He had a good fastball, but his curveball wasn't that great, and he used to throw what they call a knuckle curve, like a knuckleball that would break. He was good. Of course, he made it up there. The old St. Louis Browns, I think. What'd they say? He tried to get his fastball by old Ted Williams, and he smacked it right out of the lot. You know what that looks like? The old Oriole field.
Okay. Tell me about that. I've heard that. Where was that?
Well, that's out there on Buffalo Street Extension. Just as you go out of the city, there's a little road, and of course now it's all houses out there. But a little road went up in there. And that was the old Oriole. I'm sure that is, because it had a fence around it.
Was it a city park or was it a private? Did somebody own the property?
No, I don't think it was a city park. It was just outside the city. We played all of our high school championship games in that old Oriole Park.